Greetings and welcome to another new day. Knowing that in truth, moment upon moment gives us the opportunity for a new start, a new version of you, of me, a new version of the world, of our entire reality. And I'd like to invite you to actually take a moment of reflection to gain a little clarity with me as we enter into today with a more relaxed state of mind, open to see what it is that we will see, to feel what it is we will feel, to hear what we will hear, to know what we believe ourselves to know. Being open to learn something new and let go of what we believed we once knew. Kindness and compassion for others is a great place to start. But in truth, happiness and your dream life all starts within your own heart. Picture yourself for a moment, if you will, as a character upon a screen, and on this screen, your dream life. Just picture that scene. What is it you're doing? Who are you doing it with? Where are you around the world? And then just step back for a moment and look at this truth, what it is that you give. Picturing yourself for a moment, if you will, as a tap that flows through you, the abundance of the universe around you. And that just as with a tap, if you turn yourself off, if you turn off your happiness, your love, your appreciation, your support, your upliftments, your gratitude for another person, then it is you that stops feeling this too. The way you feel about another person is the way you feel within yourself. So, as the old expression goes, getting angry is like drinking poison and expecting it to kill the other person. Nay, no, not. It matters not to them if you are angered. They might even laugh. It might even give them an uplifting or victory in some way, shape, or form, in some feeling. To feeling inside yourself, to feeling. So again, your happiness is yours to create, and it does start and ends within. I'm not trying to say that you should like everything, because if you chose to like the things you didn't like, you wouldn't be true to you, and you'd end up on this very distorted and confused journey, going from left to right, up to down, back to front, in and out, never actually going where you want to go, but just where you think that you should. Hang on a minute. That sounds quite familiar, doesn't it? So who do you live your life for? Oh, that's a big one right there. Who do you live your life for? What's the reason that you get out of bed in the morning? Put upon your clothes and go out and do whatever it is you do throughout the day. And what is it you do? And again, is this for you? Or have you convinced yourself that you're doing it for someone else? because fundamentally everything we do is for the self. I realized through my inner journeying and reflecting very recently, in fact, something which to begin with might have felt quite restricting, but looking into, as always, it brings through complete acceptance of this full liberation. Fundamental truth is that we all want to be deep down, the very core of it all. We all want to be loved just as we are, just as the way we were born and the way that we will leave this earthly realm once again, as everybody else left behind will begin to mourn. It is all a choice. And your life is your journey, yours to live your way. Giving your power to another, how is that going to play out at the end of the day, at the end of the week, of this month, of this year, at the end of your life? Have you actually lived if all you do is give and give and give without actually appreciating or enjoying that which you receive? Knowing that in order to give to another, you must receive it first of all yourself, just again as that tap that flows through it, the water for everyone else. Again, there are many things and people and situations that I don't particularly like. But again, that helps me to make those decisions of where to go left or right, to go towards or away from things through the choices and the consequences that these bring. I don't like many things, but I choose to love them all equally and unconditionally, as I choose to experience that love in myself. And that is the truth that I came to just recently, that I fundamentally, deeply desire and yearn to be loved by everyone else. And as this felt quite limiting and restricting, I looked into this again and again, deeper and deeper, until I found the door hidden at the depth, the treasures in the darkness of the mind. And the fundamental truth is that I want, I desire, I deserve, or in truth, I am. I am that which I am. I am love embodied, experiencing itself, the universe in completion, in separate form, in existence. And the reason that I want to be loved by everybody else is so that I can feel that love myself. Because if somebody loves me, it is easy to see and to feel and to know that love within myself. If somebody tarnishes me, casts me to the side, if somebody says they do not like me, or even that they hate me, then this causes a feeling of friction and resistance, of separation within me. But again, the fundamental truth is that it matters not what another person thinks or feels, because I cannot feel or think for them. The thoughts and the feelings that I have take place within me. So I choose them accordingly. I choose to feel love unconditionally and eternally for all people in all places, because again, this means that I get to feel that love myself in all time, in all spaces. I do not like many people and many things, but I choose to love them accordingly, equally and unconditionally, so that I get to be, to feel, to know, to live in that love myself. As the love that is felt within me is felt within me, the love that I feel for another. Therefore, it is my love that I feel for my sisters and brothers. It is not their love, it is not felt within them, but within me. So, again, my friend, can you see that it all starts and ends with you? And that with a bit of compassion, appreciation, support, and upliftment of the self, just imagine what it is that you could do. So I invite you to try one simple little thing for today, to treat yourself in the same way that you treat your loved ones. If you have children, think of them. A partner, choose them. Parents, bring them to mind. Best friends, okay, let's choose to focus upon them. Colleagues, neighbors, distant relatives, whoever it is that you bring to mind when you think of somebody that you have care for, that you have love for. I would like for you to think about them and the desire for happiness that you have for them. And if you were to think about them living their dream life, sending them all the energy and positivity in order to help them to manifest, to bring this into creation from the mental to the physical, and all that energy and support and time that you would gladly and willingly give. I ask that you bring this all back, return to sender if you like, and focus this upliftment and positivity and benefit upon yourself. Treat yourself as though you are somebody you love. Because again, my friend, in order to truly love another, you must love yourself, as it all starts and ends with the self. It all starts and ends with him. This is where your happiness will begin, where you will grow it, and where it will actually flower, blooming, overflowing, uplifting, and benefiting all those around you as well as yourself. So I invite you just to try for a day, knowing that you don't have to continue this way, but that by choosing yourself and putting your happiness first for one single day, you may be surprised at the changes this brings and the happiness. You may actually choose to do this again and again and again. And just imagine if we all did, if we all chose ourselves, heaven on earth, as to create, by focusing on that which we appreciate and bringing more of it into creation through our collective manifestation. We are the creators of our own life story. We are the future of humanity. We are the change that we wish to see. Thank you for everything that you do. And most importantly, for simply being you. I love you. I thank you eternally for everything that you do and everything that you are. Keep shining bright, that brightest of stars. Love, light, and infinite blessings. And until we connect again, this evening or tomorrow, or any day that is yet to be enjoyed, go out and make today and every day the best it can be in every single way, remembering it is your life story for you to create. Namaste.